What to photograph in May 2023. Hello, photopiller Rafael the Bar here. In May, we'll enjoy a penumbral lunar eclipse, the full moon, of course, the Eta Aquariids meteor shower, visible from both hemispheres, although it is best visible in the southern hemisphere. 5 conjunctions of the moon with Saturn, Jupiter, Mercury, Venus and Mars, the occultation of Jupiter behind the moon, Mercury at its greatest western elongation, which is one of the best moments to view and photograph the planet, and of course the Milky Way and the Galactic Center. And always don't forget the horizon for opportunities. I'm talking about the sunrise, sunsets, golden hour, blue hour, the star trails. Also, as always, at the end of the video I'm going to show you some of the best photos that you guys have submitted to the PhotoPills Awards and that we featured in April. So let your imagination fly, decide what you want to photograph and use PhotoPills to plan your shot so you can go and capture it. Okay, let's go to the planner and let's see some of the best photo opportunities that can be photographed in May 2023. Let's go! On May the 5th or the 6th, depending on your time zone, we'll enjoy the full moon, and depending where you are on Earth, you'll be able also to enjoy and photograph a penumbral lunar eclipse. A penumbral lunar eclipse occurs when the moon moves through the penumbral shadow of Earth and always outside the umbra shadow. Since the penumbra is a shade much lighter than the umbra, it only causes a subtle darkening on the surface of the moon. Okay, let's go to the planet, and as you see on the map here, the penumbral lunar eclipse occurs in Europe, Africa, Middle East, Asia and Oceania. It is not visible in the Americas. Also, on the top panel you have the time of each phase of the eclipse based on the red pin position. For example, here where I have the red pin in Menorca, Spain, the penumbral eclipse will begin more or less at moonrise at 8:55 p.m. and will end at 9:32 p.m. You can swipe the time bar to see how the eclipse evolved. For example, I changed to another location where you can see more phases. For example, here, and as I said, by changing the time, you can see how the eclipse evolves by looking at the picture on the top panel. On the panel, you have the phases of the eclipse, and on the map, based on the time you select, you have the position of the moon, so you know where the eclipse will occur at all time. And also, if you are at the red pin position, you can always tap on the AR button here at the bottom and visualize the position of the moon. Where is the eclipse? Here, okay. Here we have the moon path, and here is the moon. So the eclipse will be occurring right there. Cool, huh? And if we to align the eclipse with the subject, it's easier if you are in a location where the eclipse occurs at moonset, here for example in New Zealand, and at moonrise, because it's when the moon will be low in the sky, so it's easy to find the subject that can be aligned with the moon, with the penumbral eclipse. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, if you wish to learn more on how to plan your penumbral eclipse shot, watch this video. And if you wish to learn how to plan your full moon shots, watch this video. The Eta Aquariids meteor shower is peaking on the night that goes from May the 6th to May the 7th. Around 2 meteors per hour are expected at the peak. Why so few meteors are expected at the peak? Well, this is because the moon with a phase of 99% will be over the horizon, above the horizon, washing up most meteors. The radiant of the meteor shower, you know, that the spot in the sky where meteors appear to originate, will be due east. It's represented on the map by this gray circle that is moving along the radiant path, this gray line you see here on the map. This way you know where the radiant will be at all time. As always, you can use the night AR to visualize the radiant in the sky, the radiant of the Eta Aquariids. Let me see. Eta Aquariids. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Eta Aquariids. It is. Yeah, you know, I'm getting old. I cannot see with glasses and without glasses. So, well, this is the Eta Aquariids radiant. So you know it's pretty low above the horizon. In Menorca, where I have the red pin, and you know where the radiant is at all time. through the augmented reality view, which is awesome. And as I said before, the Eta Aquariids meteor shower is visible from both hemispheres, but it's weaker in the northern hemisphere. It's more powerful in the southern hemisphere. The new moon is on May 19th. May is another great month to photograph the Milky Way and the Galactic Center. In the northern hemisphere, it's a great month to photograph the Milky Way when it's low in the sky, forming a beautiful panorama of the Milky Way above the horizon. And also it's great for beautiful diagonals, but you cannot get it completely vertical. If I tap the night AR view, you'll visualize the position of the Milky Way in the northern hemisphere. You see how low you can get it, as low as you want for a great panorama. This is the horizon, and you see how low the Milky Way is above the sky. Pretty cool. Now if I go to the southern hemisphere, let's see what happens. For example, here, Patagonia, southern hemisphere. Here, as you see, well, you can get the Milky Way completely vertical. Pay attention on the picture of the Milky Way on the top panel. It's telling you how vertical it is. It's super vertical, but you can also get it pretty horizontal for a great panel. You know, in the southern hemisphere, you get the Milky Way core, the Galactic Center, much higher in the sky, and you can get both vertical, diagonals, and beautiful panoramas when the Milky Way is pretty low in the sky. Let me check the night AR again and see the position of the Milky Way. You see the core is high in the sky, much higher than in the northern hemisphere, and you can get it completely vertical too. Pretty amazing, pretty amazing. By the way, you wish to learn how to plan your Milky Way shots? Watch this video. On May 29th, Mercury will be at its greatest western elongation, which means that the planet will be further away from the Sun, giving us great conditions to view and photograph the planet from both hemispheres. The planet will shine in the early morning sky with a magnitude of 0.61, visible to the naked eye. Remember that celestial bodies are visible to the naked eye when they have a magnitude under 6. Before sunrise, you'll find the planet low in the sky in direction of sunrise, the thick yellow line you see on the map. There you'll find the shining planet in the sunrise direction, just above the horizon. On May 13th, Saturn will be pretty close to a pretty large moon. The moon will have a phase of 44%. You'll find the moon-planet conjunction pretty low in the sky in the direction of moonrise, the thick light blue line you see on the map, and the moon will be in direction of this thinner blue line, so you know at all time where the moon will be, so you know where the conjunction will be to plan your shot, and you'll be able to enjoy the conjunction just before sunrise. On May 17th, the moon will be in conjunction with Jupiter, and the moon phase will be 7%. Again, you'll see the conjunction before sunrise in the direction of moonrise, the thick light blue line you see on the map. When the moon rises, there you'll see the conjunction. And if you're lucky enough to be in central and east of the United States and Iceland, north of Europe, you know, Norway, Sweden, Finland, you'll also be able to enjoy the occultation of Jupiter behind the moon. Pretty cool. On May 18th, Mercury will be in conjunction with the moon, and the moon will have a phase of only 2%. Once more, you'll see the conjunction of the moon before sunrise in the direction of the moonrise and in the direction of the thin blue line you see on the map. There you'll find the conjunction. So you know where the moon will be, so you can plan your shot. On May 23rd, Venus will be pretty close to a moon with a phase of 17%. After sunset, you'll see the conjunction between the moon and Venus in the direction where the moon is, the thin blue line you see moving on the map, until the moon sets in the direction of the thick dark blue line you see on the map. And on May 24th, it's Mars that will be in conjunction with the moon, and the moon phase will be 24%, and you'll find the conjunction where the moon is just before the moon sets and after sunset. So when you know where the moon is, it's easy to plan your conjunction shot. Give it a try. Okay, let's see some of the best photos that you submitted to the PhotoPills Awards and that we featured in April. The first one is a stunning pink Milky full moon aligned with the top of Fida airport traffic control tower in Tunisia. A photo by Mark Rem Larnaut. The second one is a beautiful diagonal of the Milky Way over the rock formation of Trecime in the Dolomites, Italy, taken by Sebastian Knoll. And the third one is a perfectly aligned sun with the monument to the peasant, work of the artist Cesar Manrique in Lanzarote, Spain. Photo taken by Juan José Cordero Valeriano. Congratulations, guys! And now, if you wish to learn how to photograph all the events I've shared in this video, I invite you to download and study well our super astronomical events photography guide. I'm gonna leave a link in the description of this video and in the first comment below. Check it out. And as always, if you like this video, give me a like, subscribe, and I'll see you next Wednesday in another video. And remember, I had about imagine, plan, and shoot legendary photos. Bye!